Are you frustrated by the lack of information that Google Analytics is giving within your traffic channels? Well, a lot of people are, and there's a really easy way to customize your channel groupings so that you can get individual performance metrics on activity from Facebook, LinkedIn, for email blasts and segmenting that by the type of email blast if you're really active with drip campaigns. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in this Impact Analytics series on Google Analytics.
All right, guys, so hopping right into this, you're going to notice that our default channel grouping looks something similar to this that we're seeing on my screen right now. You're going to have something like organic search, direct, referral, social, but it's not going to get more granular than that. And by default, it's actually pretty limited, right? So the only other thing is emails, affiliates, referrals, paid search, display. But what happens if I want to get a deeper dive into, let's say, social, right? There's a difference between organic social traffic and paid social traffic. Those are its own channels within itself. So what I'm going to show you real quick is how to set up your own custom channel. So I'm going to go back to my other screen. We're going to take this from the top. Okay, move this over here. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is go to admin. And once I go to admin, I can go to channel settings and channel grouping. So just a forward, this is going to be easiest to complete if you've already worked with campaign URLs. And if you don't know what campaign URLs, I actually have another tutorial video within the Impact Google Analytics series that you can watch. So feel free to check out that video. And if not, let's keep going on this. So in this case, I can create a different custom channel grouping, but in this case, I want to have a higher up view of paid social. So I'm just going to go ahead and edit this. Why you'd use a different grouping is maybe you want to have social be splintered off into LinkedIn, have a channel for that, have a channel for Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. It can keep going on and on, but let's keep this at a higher level at this point. Just like you have paid search, I want to have paid social. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to define a new channel, right? This is going to be paid social. Now what we have to do is choose the defining rules. In this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the source. And because they're paid ads, again, I can put in a campaign URL. So in this case, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do Facebook CPC, right? So CPC is pretty common for paid ads, cost per click. So that's what I'm going to do as a defining factor. But again, if I want to get more granular, I can do end statements, I can do or statements, and again, keep narrowing it down. Again, paid social. So what I'm going to do is click done. And one thing I want to let you guys know is, again, the next step to making sure that this is going to flow into Google Analytics correctly is to make sure you have your campaign parameters right. So I have to make sure on my tracking for Facebook, let's take a look here, that I change out my source. So in this case, my source is Facebook CPC. So in theory now, when traffic comes from this ad, I'm going to see it in my actual Google Analytics dashboard. Okay, so let's take a look. Now I've created that. Yep, I've created it. So I'm going to go ahead and click done. I'm going to see paid social is now here. And when I check my dashboard, and I've already had this pre-created, I'm going to actually, I'm going to reload this. So audiences, acquisition rather, all traffic, channel. Okay, now I'm going to see paid search, organic, paid social, right? So now this is completely different from social. There's a big differentiator. I'm even seeing revenue come in, and I can go within paid social. And now I can see what the source is. So the source, again, it's verifying what I put in the campaign URL, or the tracking URL rather, on Facebook. And then, again, I can get even more granular. I can see like some of the content and the campaign name. So again, this is basically how you choose a catalog sale. So that's the campaign. So that's great. So it's all working now. And again, why this is important, because whenever you're analyzing different sets of data, you want to make sure that you can differentiate what organic posting is doing from your paid posting, right? and you don't want to have to go into 1,000 programs. So this makes it a really great and easy way to just do a rolled up version of exactly what you're looking for. So guys, I hope this helped you guys out. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on the Impact Analytic Series.